Well, good afternoon, Roswell Community Church. First, I want to thank everyone who came to the member meeting this past Sunday. We're definitely still in a learning process on how to best do these moments, and we hope to make the most of them for sure in the future. If you missed it, it was recorded and it was uploaded onto our app. So you go under the More tab, you should be able to find it there. As we said on Sunday, we will also be recording videos like this, trying to answer the questions that we didn't get to on Sunday during the Q&A to the best of our ability. We should try to have those up by the end of next week after Easter, at least as many as we can. However, we felt that, honestly, one response just couldn't wait. During the meeting on Sunday, the elders were asked this one question of how the women of our church are involved in and invested in the leadership of RCC and the future vision of our church. And we as an elder board have talked about this actually at length, and we thought that maybe it would even be one of the questions that would come up to us at the meeting, and yet we handled it in a way that at first just appeared reluctant, it appeared dismissive, and just unprepared, and that was not okay. In doing so, what we did is we gave a wrong impression of how we as elders view the impact and the significance of women here at Roswell. What's actually true is that RCC is a community, a beautiful community of men and women who serve, who influence, and who lead shoulder to shoulder across various areas of ministry. Specifically, we're really grateful for the women who serve as deacons, community group leaders, as mission team leaders, as directors on our staff team, as influencers in evaluation teams and preaching development teams, as women who offer their gifts to lead worship and to develop DBG curriculum and equipping courses. As a matter of fact, the largest equipping course that we've ever had was led and was taught by a woman this past year. This is who we are, and this is who we want to continue to be. And here's the thing. The fact that we communicated anything less than this is not okay. And so on behalf of the elders, I want to publicly ask for your forgiveness. Now, as I mentioned, I believe on Sunday in the member meeting, the elders had already decided to invest one Sunday morning sermon in July to bring clarity and to bring vision to this really important question of the role and the influence of women within the church, and in particular for our church. And this is not just because it matters to each one of us, though it does, but because it's connected directly to the heart of God for his church. Listen, all I know is that the only way that we will effectively move into the future that God is calling our whole church towards is if all of us, and that means men and women, offer our gifts, the gifts we've been entrusted to, and that we live out our influence, like 1 Peter says, to serve one another as good stewards of God's varied grace. And that is our prayer for each of us. I look forward to being with you this Good Friday, and again, of particularly celebrating with you on this coming Easter morning. Until then, know that you are loved.